I had been to Pittsburgh many times, setting up at farmers markets and attending Pirates baseball games. In my opinion, Pittsburgh is one of the most underrated cities in the United States and probably the most beautiful city east of the Mississippi. In this episode, I spend the day walking around the Steel City, visiting familiar attractions and experiencing a few new ones as well. Thank you for joining me on this walk around Pittsburgh. Today I'm here in Pittsburgh. Stayed at my friend Travis and Brenda's place last night. Gonna see if we can go up the incline in a bit, Mount Washington. We walk around the stadium, Strip District. We'll see what we have today. So I haven't been back here since we last came here in 2016, so it should be a good day. I believe back in the day, steel workers or coal miners or some kind of workers used to use this, but now it's more of a tourist attraction or a novelty. But get great views of the city from the top of Mount Washington. Really beautiful area up here. I started walking down there by Market Square and middle of those buildings. There we have the point, the Fort Pitt, PNC Park, Heinz, or whatever they call it now. They just changed the name of Heinz Field the other day. Got these rivers that flow through here. Got back from the incline, Mount Washington, and here at Station Square, I believe it's called. Gateway Clipper Queen out there. Smallest train in the history of trains just went by. Gonna make my way over Market Square for the market.
As you said, thanks. Hey, there's a heartbreak. You better listen to what I have to say. Keep all your money. Hey, a lovely day. Oh, a lovely day.
I got the capicola and cheese.
Capicola and cheese.
Capicola and cheese.
Recommend.
The sandwich has fries, coleslaw, capicola. Now I came to the Heinz History Center. Spend the hot part of the day in the AC. Never heard of this before I came, but Travis recommended it. He hadn't been here, but he had heard good things about it. There's also a sports museum. I want to check that out.
You know what it is.
So Lewis and Clark started off from Pittsburgh and ended up there. That place looks familiar. Wow. Cannon Beach. That's impressive. And Seaside. Jed and I were there last summer. It's a pretty cool museum. It's huge. I was in the sports part, but now I'm walking around the rest of the part that's about history. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Mr. Rogers' sweater. The cappuccino machine from 1950. That's incredible. Heinz History Museum, but that was really interesting. Six floors. Most of the galleries are on 5 floors, but lots of sports things and just general Pittsburgh history. $18 so got me in. Headed to the Strip District now. I've heard it's pretty cool down there, so headed that way. This used to be a market here. I think the semi-trucks used to come over here. This used to be a railway station, I think, originally. This is where the original Primanti Brothers was at. That was the first one I ever ate at. I wasn't gonna eat there today, but decided to eat at Market Square instead. Had to get a bubble tea. It's pretty warm out here. High of 87 today. Not too bad. These are like my new favorite drinks now. So good. Made it to the Point State Park. I took it to the History Museum. Also included entrance to Fort Pitt Museum, which I've been here before, but thought I'd try it out anyway. So I'm guessing this fort was probably built at the same time as Fort McHenry from the Baltimore vlog, but this one's not all standing. I think it was standing right think this is the outline of it, I think. Made it into the Fort Pitt Museum. They only have like 15 minutes. It's only like 15 minutes until they close, but thought I'd at least give it a look. Alright, so I was able to spend like 10 minutes at the Fort Pitt Museum. I don't think I was ever in there. We came here, I think, one time and it wasn't open. This is the Monongahela that goes out to the point, and Allegheny goes back that around the point that way. It's the incline I was at this morning. So back in the early days there was an Indian trail that they made into a walkway that the women would come down to wash their clothes. It'd be an awful walk. Sometimes if you watch a Steelers game, they'll show aerial shots of the fountain and it's lit up in different colors. What we have here is a photo before the greatest sporting event in recent Pittsburgh history.
That ball's hit well to left center field. Back toward the track. And that
If you ignore everything the Steelers have done and the Penguins. Okay, the greatest moment of pirate history in my life. I'll have to just settle with that. Now this is the Allegheny. Goes past the stadium. Been to many baseball games at that PNC Park. Bill Mazeroski. So if you know anything about me, you know that I'm a big Pirates fan. And it's been about 7 years since I've been here. But we're in over left field. And if sometimes if a lefty gets up and really crushes the ball, it'll go over those bleachers there and into the river. Often on the bounce, but even sometimes I think on the fly.
There it goes. This ball is gone. Garrett Jones, the second ball ever in the river on the fly.
Roberto Clemente. They play tomorrow night against the Marlins, but I'm not going to stick around for that. Saw like 3 games last month in Atlanta and Tampa. You can see that view there. It's exposed because there's no high walls in the outfield, and I haven't been to all the stadiums in Major League Baseball, but I'm just going to say it's the best one. Another statue to Mr. Rogers. He lived here in Pittsburgh, and I believe his studio was here in Pittsburgh as well. That's why they had the wax sculpture of him and the different things at the museum. Community garden here at Manchester, where Travis lives, where I'm staying. Pretty cool. Zucchini, eggplant, chard.
up.